For our project, our group chose the Dyson SV15. We will be focusing on the mate between the main vacuum and the extension nozzle. It is important that these parts fit together properly to form an airtight seal to maintain the required level of vacuum pressure. Having a proper mate is necessary for optimal performance and energy efficiency as the system can operate with minimal air leakage. To attach these two parts together, only a slight push is needed and it will clip on automatically. Holding down the release clip and pulling the parts away can easily detach the parts.
The datums we used were a part of the major components that would cause critical failure. Datum A indicates where the surfaces of the two parts will connect. Datum B is the axis of the outer tubing that would fit into each other, and datum C is the axis of the offset inner tubing. We chose datum A as the baseline of the connector as the major components are derived from that flat surface. Datum B and C were chosen because those are the most critical connections to make. The inner tubing where datum B is used is necessary because the positions and tolerances need to be relatively tight to allow proper airflow through the tubing that controls the airflow to the head of the vacuum. Datum C is needed to correctly position the pins to make electrical connections, and datum D is chosen to position the keys on the side of the inner tubing that correctly orient the entire piece into the clips of the main vacuum unit mating part.
One element of these mating parts that we applied geometric dimensioning and tolerancing to was the cylindrical surfaces that connect to each other. We need to ensure these parts fit inside each other while having a small enough gap to seal the airflow. We controlled the concentricity of these parts with a tighter tolerance than what we applied to other elements. The keys on the side of the cylindrical surface are another important element. We need them to be orientated in the same location on both parts so that they fit together. Because of this, we toleranced the parallelism of these features with respect to datum D. Other important features that we added GD and T to include the position and parallelism of the pins and the surface profile of the pin cover.
Considering errors, if size is not followed, excess or lack in material will make mating parts too loose or too big for the part to accept the feature. Locations of the mating features should be opposite of the clip. If not, the clip will collide with the outer face of the mating part. For orientation, if the clip and pins are offset, it will result in stresses between mating parts affecting the lifespan and function of the vacuum. For form, we focus on the circularity and flatness. If not, then mating parts will not slide into place properly.